Now, how did this gonna... Oh, yeah. And we're live with Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker patch 6.55. This is it. The final story quests. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. I've waited long enough. When one door closes, Vashan has a message from Charlian. Ah, John, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesion request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. Yeah. If you know pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesion Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ashdaya the city from notable landmarks to the people's lives. There's still much and more for her to see. Can I go? Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. There we go. I don't think there's any dungeons in this. Which, you know, cool. Endwalker. Old Charlian. Ayy. My birthday in 3 days. We get to build a Moderoid again. Ah. Dude, the relic weapon's final forms look badass. A warm and hearty welcome to you, John. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Kryl and Graha. Grahatia. Oh, I can turn that off. Hold up. There we go. YouTube fancy widget. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending for you so soon after your trials in the void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Oh! Oh! I love that Endwalker starts acknowledging the side content we're doing. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require presence, but Aaronville. You stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. The boy wants me? I imagine you're surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. He found something magical. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is that there is someone whom he wishes John to meet. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studio. Shall we look for him there? I love the people just like, hey, look. And purge. Ah, I love the scam messages we get. They finally started showing up on my channel, and I'm just like, ah, yes, purge. The funny thing is the accounts get banned from Twitch. So it's like, I don't even have to ban them. I don't even like banning people. I leave that for others. The heck? Is that a hoodie? Oh, it's the Fall Guys stuff. No wonder I don't recognize it. It could be, I wonder. Now then, where's Erinville?
Erinville!
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Oh,
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man. I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Tulihuela.
oh fuck! We're about to get into like an inheritance dispute. God damn it! Fine, I'll go beat up the others.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course.
We're doing the thing we did for Serena again.
Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The right of succession.
Ah. Another succession dispute. Wuklamat is pulling a Serena. 2 X-Max later. Although, no, it's like 2.5 X-Max.
Taking the form of a contest. It will determine who next ascends the throne.
I hope the contest is who can bring the strongest fighter. Like, that's just plainly the contest, because otherwise...
As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erinville told me about you.
You join! So literally like Serena. Okay, let's do it.
A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
I mean, yeah, I've done that like twice. You know, just another Tuesday.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down.
Thank you, Graha.
Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with 2 heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously. But he raised me as his own. And that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage.
Oh, he's descended from some scary-ass people.
But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
Literally agreeing to her request is following in Hades' very thinly veiled whatchamacallit? Order.
No, this is only a rumor.
Ooh, fancy.
But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
It does. Very much so. I love that. You have my complete attention. Just a rumor? Or Golden City? I've heard about it. You have my complete attention. He's like, battle with mystical beasts, you say?
We're going to get along, you and I. Tural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want
Midia-
for excitement, I promise you.
For Midia, it'd be the second one. Just rumors? But for me? Whew. Mythical beast fighting, you say? Let's do it. Exploring golden cities, fighting mythical beasts that may or may not exist. Sounds like fun.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
But Erenville, mythical beasts that may or may not exist. Think of the fight.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
The MSQ is supposedly 3 quests, so... Also, I have a massive headache. Uh-oh. Oof. The game is afoot. Garhati appears equal parts bewildered and excited. Of course. Of course, my boy out here is like, ooh. Graha's best boy. The chance to see not only Toral, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Ha 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 ha! Smart, Graha, smart. Grand adventures. Let's go! Which is not to say you should accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let's begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. To the hunt! The certain one might be a suitable location for our hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. You were there not long ago and killed some unruly fauna. Of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. Savages! We've become, Guardian. Woo-woo. It is believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition? Ooh. The isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. 2 birds, 1 stone? Let's do it. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Toral. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it'll end before we have the chance to get acquainted. Before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. Well, boys, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the isle. I'll join you as soon as possible. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, should be simple enough to secure a vessel. The Scholar's Harbor. Mount unavailable. Ugh. But I'm in city. Let me mount. That's literally why. I'm fucking terrified. Oh god. So we have to take a ship? Ugh, and I've barely stood in dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause and for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. We'll shape several cutscenes and play in sequences and record blah 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 blah. Yeah. We know the drill.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, a white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in this city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Mikote, you say? Oh!
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Okay. Okay. I love the Sharlayan music.
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up. but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, taste my axe.
These animals are usually so docile.
Thinking you've come, I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Where are you? You are John, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. So conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grow strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
The famous is...
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Graha's like, sim. I love Graha. Literally best boy.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume, and was fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. Creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days. I believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we'd be most grateful if you would share it with us.
I'll handle this.
Bam! Did she just... She just LB'd. Oi, that's cheating.
Is that all?
Like, that's
Come
actually
on,
just cheating.
Let's pick up the creature's trail.
Rise beast remains torn to shreds by sharp
These
talons.
claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
But feathers are scattered about the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
Or maybe both.
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
Roasted.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
We have no time for picking flowers. Aaronville, my boy. Oh! Animal shit. The beast left them is likely still close
Still
by.
fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, then hey, got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Battle hungry. Look, guys.
Ah! What is that thing?
That's what I want to know. Holy shit.
It speaks?
Kinda. So, which is the baddie?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come, Woklamat.
Right. Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
We don't care.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
Based. Grahati being based, as always. I love it.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat. Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Defeat the giant colibri.
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Shut up already, you blasted bird!
enormous colibri.
Quickly, gather together! I've got you.
That was too close.
Yeah, holy shit.
Damn it.
Spread out, everyone!
You paid for that.
What? Oh. That's funny. All right. We dropped the difficulty. I'm pretty sure I was No, we'll try it normal again. Skip cutscene. Normally I drop the difficulty to 0.
Although you like bird, I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Shut up already, you blasted bird!
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together. I've got you.
That was too close.
Steady now. Damn it!
Spread out, everyone!
Who paid for that? Thank you. That was hardly a tickle. Try this. Nothing to it. We have you now, you loud bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
I wish I could. It won't let me LB. Get God, bird. Get God.
And I had barely limbered up.
Same. Yeah, Graha.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Graha's like, I see. Indeed.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks! Dirty tricks!
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me!
Trial?
Cryo.
Ectomancer! Let's go.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
Yeah, but Uklaman is, you know, not a fighter.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
Yeah.
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style.
Hey, no throwing shade at my boy. Let the man cook.
What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tolihulal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
Honestly, might want to start hacking away at him. With the wildlife pacified and the research safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there's really one place. Only one place we can take it to here in Charlotte. The last stand! Come, let's see what Dickon... I love these names. Can cook up for us. Hopefully they say his name. Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, John? Giant colibri. Oh, bird meat from the hut, you say? Leave it to me. I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors. And for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like here. Itadakimasu.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
Get got. She's gonna faint.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Uh-oh! Oops, my bad.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Sharlayan.
Oh. Oopsies.
It's nothing I can't handle.
This is meant for the likes of me and Zero, not for ordinary people. Oh, that's some overcompensation from this girl.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
No, he's got a point. He's definitely got a point.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Before I click this, watch them be siblings.
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Oh. Oh. Harsh, Arendelle. Harsh.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
And that's why he didn't tell us.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Hold on. Well, the world is burning. Figuratively. But wow. Okay.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
Stormbullet 2, Electric
I
Boogaloo.
understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
So they're just childhood besties. Oh. Ugh. Whether Wuklama as the makers of a ruler I couldn't say, but I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her though is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now that it's past time, I report our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so soon except her highness needed to have her royal meal. I should come by the annex later. Till then. Money, money, money. Money, money. Money, money, money. Grahateo. The Coming Dawn. Ooh. A new outfit. Possibly. Gratia is mulling over what you have learned of Wuklamat and her plan. Well, dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wuklamat's situation. Still, we've been afforded time to consider our invitation. Why don't you use it to learn more about Taral? Nenon is bound to have some information on the continent. We're talking about mysterious lands and unknown wonders here. Confident will find reports so thrilling as to drive any thoughts of napping from your mind. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. No! Don't make me! Legit, I struggle to read right now. Illuminaton. After we finish MSQ, I will take break. Pee, get a Coke, etc. So that I can prep for Hildebrand, and then the maneuver opens. It is impossible I could discuss here as you can see without speaking of that land from which many of our modern day staples hail, the far western continent of Toral. Organ propagates ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous papoto. These crops and more that regularly graze here and dining tables trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to most. Until this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498. At the successful area, when a Lominsan sailor named Ketenram, a successful traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. Ketenram spent several moons exploring inland, in the course of which he encountered the sprawling nation of Mamulja. He was even granted an honor for the supreme whose confidence he won, along with permission to roam freely. Ketenram would return to Toral several times during his first expedition, charted the land, and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Lominsa. The most notable of these was the papoto. Its ease of cultivation, nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Airzo. Produce was far from the only bounty of Ketenram's expeditions to Toral. Many tantalizing recipes, such as the beanfield burrito, and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City, reached our shores by way of his ship. To the other side of Ketenram's circle, Toral largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. The Faded Tome. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Toral is no exception. Yet while some of our creatures have become a familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species described in testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, blah 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 blah. Wyver. First scale kin is native to the jungles of Toral. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. With immense size and power, it comes as no surprise that the Wyver is also employed as a siege beast, and implications cannot long withstand this horned rampage. Valley Garamanda. Torali folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. What exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Interesting. Leather-bound book. Other geographical characters of the three great continents in Toral. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast to the latter, extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately present in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east to west, but harsher when moving north and south. But to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. Case in point is the Allegans, who rose to power in Aldenard before advancing east to Ilsamard. The movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by Garlands. Meanwhile, the spared tribes of Toral waged war with one another for generations. Stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce dense jungles. Such is the way of it until the leader of the Mamulja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly it is a testament to the autarch's greatness. Gratia. Blue covered book. Boo. The origin of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practice of the Wallaki, a tribe in the distant continent of Toral. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For to have the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the ceruleum deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Oh, jeez, I did not think that was going to pop into my mic. Under Shaman's watchful eye, I managed to master the Wallachi's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. We still don't have green or gray mages. The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Wallachi. Cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. Be good to know that you have certain whatever, I don't care. Bye. Scout log to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books solely dedicated to the subject of Toral, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The maps do not take kindly to chatter. Mabbits. Now that I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. Couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Toral within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Gold! Suspect any mention of the city of gold catch your eye. It is truly a mystery among mysteries. Here the city's location is unknown, that no one has ever seen, and yet whispers of its existence continue to persist. Yeah, it's kind of like the Bermuda Triangle. Countless souls have set off in search of it, never to return. I can imagine it being a suitable challenge for the right of succession. Hey! Literally sounds like the Bermuda Triangle. But moving on, did you perchance learn about the fauna of Toral? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. Ah yes, the great Nord beasts kept by the Mulja, who unleashed them on fortified positions to devastating effect. That reminds me, I recall hearing that a few specimens were brought to Vilbrand not long ago. Perhaps it's possible to see them on the island. I thought I heard familiar voices. Alize! Alfie too! Let's go! The twins are here. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, I have some riches of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. I forged a new trade agreement with Radzat Han. They will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. Do they come with us? And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Tural. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We do well to read up on Tuliolal ourselves. Better yet, come with us. Contest. Is John the only one allowed to help Ukulama? There was no mention of such restrictions, as I recall. On the contrary, Ukulama gave us the impression that she could have several champions. Yeah. Too much Doctor Who. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Alize, wait! It would seem our plans have changed, if you'll excuse me. Oh boy! They never could rest on the laurels. Yeah. Come, let's return to the annex. Let's go.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request? If only others had the same good sense.
Oh.
If the prospect troubles you, sir, why not consider what you stand to gain instead? That is an exciting journey to a faraway continent. In the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you might find yourself moved to help Worklamat after all. And if not, well, you quietly take your leave. A brazen plan, perhaps, but one that befits a veteran adventurer, you must agree. Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor.
Numenor is interesting.
The experiences to be had. All the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Really? Really, Thinkred? Just come say hi, man. It's so sus, though. Oof. Speak with Ojika Sunjika. Welcome back, John. If you're looking for Wukulamat, she's currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go and fetch them for you. I said, please wait in the main hall. Wait at the designated area. I can't wait to see our Doncho fit.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it. Excellent. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. But I dare say your time in Tural will be its own reward.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you? Alpha no, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenor earlier, you see, and I told them about Wukulamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
Everyone's about to get. Oh, this man's about to feel the wrath. Oof, I went too far back, so the mic got off.
First impressions last.
I mean, fair.
Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable.
He's trying to get out of it.
They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
I'm trying to find the last, let's just look through the place. Hold up. Final, so we're in Manderville weapons 4 and 5. Yeah, 5 and 4. Okay.
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Uh. I love it. We're already 2 hours in. Ah! So where's Zero in all of this? Or is she still back on the 13th? Probably still back on the 13th. I'm really stiff. I haven't moved in like 2 hours. Ah. I forget that credits can be very long, but oh my life, I'm really stiff. Bro, I know it's a thing on my channel. We sit through the credits and whatnot, but when you need to pee and you're slightly dehydrated, it's not exactly easy. Bro! Been like 40 minutes. I forget how long these final patch credits tend to be. The endless credits. Ugh, not complaining, I'm just tired. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the credits. Bro, it's been like 40, 50 minutes. It's probably been closer to that hour all my life. Someone watching this on YouTube, if you got this far, write how long the credits were in the comments, and I will pin it. Because, wow. Fall Guys. Sony Interactive Entertainment feels. Look at all the Microsoft joy. And all Final Fantasy XIV players. Credits released, and then more credits. Hey. Unless you wonder about your passage to Toral, Airville will arrange your ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. So much, please take this with you. A rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventures. Not sure when departure will be, but rest assured, I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. Wow. Meanwhile, in Limsa.
When does the next ship set sail?
The boy!
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
It's a stadium! Let's go! Meanwhile, in Old Charlie. So they're all going separately.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Hate?
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
Oh.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Traitors!
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember.
So hopefully it's not for the bad guy.
Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
So, the Scions are getting back together. Sort of. Love to see it. I get some bricks over.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Yeah. Our bestie already confirmed exists. We anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of a new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizons bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. And with that, we are done with the main scenario quests for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. I'm going to take a break, and then I'll be back with Hildebrand for those on Twitch. For those on YouTube, it's somewhere in the playlist.